About roads are no government in the history of Ghana and at me roads more than NPP, both Kufuor era and then sanity. That is the situation. These are records and propaganda. So say, and these ones I say aban biaba they will do them. Ajaya. School dying, ubesi, law requiring, obey, hospital, obey, and all of these are making a change more. But you see, leadership is about identifying problems are a woman. Now what me prophecy solutions say me ba say number say number. Leadership is about bringing something new on board, bringing something new to your country. One a bit me catch him say NDC. Apart from normal school, Adanya be a government be a bar OC. What new? And nobody about mine. Ajaya Opo every development that a war or T region is under an NPP administration.
Okay.
Or fire road infrastructure is under NPP that we had those roads, and even extends to the Volta region proper. Every road construction, every hospital, everything that you can call development, physical development, bricks and mortar, is under NPP. And the youths are beginning to see this. Parties, Obia and Yakwain Abebumain. So we have the opportunity, we have the privilege to compare and contrast and then make a choice. Abattoir ye ba beto ne Saturday no e abattoir ye kwa to their protective free senior high school.
E da chi abattoir ne ba beto yi.
Akabe na sape to na bro ne ye koto. Ye to e their protective free senior high school. I make sure say so we sikani o we here ni o Uba must get opportunity to have education under no stress. Enti bisa wo ho say abaya me kwakwatui me koto ama obi a ono a believer we ready say or the Ghana sika ebehye education ma me ba anya bi akọ ana say me koto ama obi a ono osi onjindi enye possible. Or was sika, of course, about 2.something million every year on free senior high school. Was sika na was say a year no and or the beye.
I know you priority.
I know you priority. Oba school who enyano. A yabatwa ye babetu to ensure say ye be retain free senior high school. They are born by from Obia or say onjini.
Mema etiefo ni ahwefo akwaba ediba koda media TV so samiri midi dikachiri agaya odi asempa dwumedi ayatu ne din chirichiri mu ana metena gwam se amedi nchiri mu ma etiefo ne ahwefo meddo ma etiefo meddo ma ahwefo nyankopon shiro bia se mo se mada jew na mobitie agaya odi asempa wonga wa chirichiri ne benchei Why send audio near Kaka Martin in a man answer would be a minute better nkomo. Do be biase. And lady can order baswa. Messer will now was subscribe to the Coda Media TV. Now become Busia Cassino home. Na he doesn't be a baby, Wabana at the witch, now Wabanya be a tea. Do you any cosono na wa like no wa share? Na aquechi na near auntie a jardine dano. What a jardine. Hana Usia ade aha yen cansam no enchiano sane yete sane ye kano edu be dey see fra na ntama nso a ibe fra sama no ntama fefefe samra matire gomi mene brother Franklin Osei yes sir Osei usu yo bra Franklin Osei usu besrayen and am say na wotwe ne twam no on ye nuabia Janet Kuma ye the queen of Oti and what 19 kakra nti ye brother na ene ye ne ba betwetwe nkomo na yan komo rekọ oti region babia oti region ehye eye bia eto voter region so maka say voter region na wo chi so na wo di create oti region abakwasem mu no wo ye akuafo ne mefansa afarefo wo kunsuso nti ukọ a bayere ne insumunam de won fa nya hwe wo ho wodwuma titiriwa wo ye wo ho nen edu mmiri bi a mpanyimfo wo oti ye se ka won create region ma wo ache papa abanko abayaba na edu na ado dankwa akufu ado si ade ayoso no so mate mebo modern anse mebo ho bra na matimi anya mo region sanse so obi fikete krache na oreko regional capital akodi dwuma bi wo ho a sese ne ho anya har kakra na sese order because ade besa no from kikiti krache all the way to ho ubabi twensu ansa na wabefa lorry ya ho ufi ho na bedu dambae na sade asa panto nya adwumanti obeda dambae sa akone aba no a na ahokyiri wo mu ne ade na na danka kufu ade hwe ya no so ye masam no eye ede efe ntina mabua mo na yetimi anya region no ampani ampa wo hoi panyin se ne nuane ampa ene ye oti region ana na danka kufu ade bae we create 6 regions abeka de down no ho manda yenya makobako du esia 16 regions na yebehwe se regional wo create ma otifo no ayembia onwani gi ho de on appreciate kanu wose Yesu kosa akotafu bi yare na oyenipa du na nipa du no Yesu ti akwankwan dua bia se dwene ho ana obaako ba Yesu meda wase papa pase wa ma me kwata ya fi me ho no sibu na sa onye nkuto na me sa yare mu nipa du na akono no we no subu o tachirafo me nkuto na maba enti Yesu bisai nkura aka no o he ene dan obi yade mawa esa woda na se aseda wo hoi ehuhia na sa na Yesu pese we dan o kire brother Franklin yema wako aba
aja ya mejoso de ati
yo ene yanyan wedi na woye odehye a wofi otiri gin
yeah
na ya no batwetwe nkomo kakra afa otiri gin ho
okay
ene ni anana danko kufado oye maamo se moni soy se moni anso
sure
esanse ye hwe 2020 elections na reflection no na obi bebisa se nkrofui yenu akrachefo na mefanse wodoso wo saasase ne so buamfo so wo ho onyina egwan apesoku bifo wo ye gwans wo singa bedu rawra santefo nenama kijibinum ni ade a wo se kana jabi ntinkan ya igwe kasa na kana jabi di se ya kan meboa
ya kan
yo akwa kusi nkonya yesa
so
nkonya hinkuru nkonya horopon yesa
yes
yo obi bebi so vote na fi ho bae no obi bebi sa na eye den na nke se wonya vote sense anasa aka wondom NPP one seat ewoti nso ambasa Franklin
aja ya
can be bichi etiefo na afefo
yo aja ya me san chia na machia atiefo na menya chance say dia na was metia the director of communications kwa kubimpe na chairman ofake omunyina egu krom ha ye boa ye the last push to make sure say victory will become ours
okay
on Saturday or achacha kra by Sunday Monday makani sa wie no mechia the people of Oti the youth mechia na osama kwenso nana to kra no mechia no What region dynamics, it's a lot. Sanka a city and Kambeka say a cosmopolitan. The only reason here Oti region are quite difficult for people to see how hard the region is pushing. Is because of the cosmopolitan nature of the region. Ghana, dear, you can't say it's a particular tribe be for this party, but of course we all know, say, when it comes to political parties, we may associate a group be to a particular party. That dichotomy has always been there. That differences has always been there. And to about Oti regional, let me limit myself to Karachi East, because of course that's where I come from. Tukrano, to be specific.
Okay. If you Tukrano.
If you Tukrano at Tafi. Yes.
Wow.
That's where I come from.
Wow.
And when it comes to Karachi East, the towns, take Askoko, take Katanga, take Adukwanta, Tukrano, Domabin, Dambai. There are villages in between on the across on the road, but Bobo, the major ones, all those towns, the bigger towns, have always been for NPP. And even before the region was splitted from Volta region, all the votes are now NPP Enyano. The major chunk of it, maybe 70% of every success story I ever check, if that part of the region.
Okay.
Because of the way it's been constituted. Now, one candidate, they are typically Ashantis from continency, so you can oba apiso kubia, apiso dia guans, oba sukoko dia kwawus, Katanga dia kwawus, and kind of say Adonkwanta. But to Krano is a combination of Inchumru and Karachi, dia guans. So I say, Domabins are accounts. So you see, we have always been for NPP. But because of the Volta Lake, it attracted a lot of settlers. And because of the farmlands, it attracted a lot of settlers. The Konkomba, the Kotukuli, the Adans, all of, I mean, you can't finish mentioning. Again, these ethnic groups are leaning to a particular political party. And those they are not even in the towns. So always in the towns, we get the votes. But when I started, then I've been neutralized because some of those. So, and it's not entirely fact, say, sure. Of course, getting the region started probably in the 70s when I was not even born. And the history we followed a bit. There was this time, those time, Mary Grant time. On the year meeting, we were then crashing Kwanta district. Was so big, they wanted the district to be splitted. Nana, play obeda someone money. Those Mary Grant, and not year meeting be. Sorry, the word they used was regional viable, so they can't split it. And there's one man, a friend Okunte from Damabin, very strong NPP person, political activist.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, so say any viable. I remember very well. Viable. So the struggle started when some of us were kids.
Yes.
And fast forward, Kufuor almost did everything. Kufuor almost did everything, was on the table for it to be signed for the region to be splitted. Then we lost power in 2008. And then it went back to square one until Nana Dubai. Until what kind of Juman party, I would say, President Kufuor finished everything. Kufuor finished everything. I can't say Obey append the signature for it take effect and almost 2 years ban. So until another buy, all the jobs, all the works has been done already, and then or no ebesani. So we've shown some level of appreciation. Of course, the ultimate the ultimate being say you better appreciate much in votes and probably give one or two seats. But you see, I think so. It dikanya nkwanta north na young.
Na young.
Yes. We need an idea. And I'm with some. Then Uber Cratchy Easter, Jato Michael also. We need an idea, but almost in some Camp 2020. The factors are a lot of factors. Some of which are candidates, and some of which so because of the how sitting at settlers no doso. I must admit so omodoso the concoma for me so there've been some level of appreciation, if I must say, and I think say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. In kakran no, you should have any voice, but in kakran I think the youths and the people of Oti region are getting the voice. Some of us are speaking, and we are speaking to the people and telling them they need to always vote for NPP, and for that matter to make sure say you benya seat our region and for that matter the various districts, because look ajaya opo every development that our Oti region is under an NPP administration. Fire road infrastructure is under NPP that we had those roads, and even extends to the Volta region proper. Every road construction, every hospital, everything that you can call development, physical development, bricks and mortar, is under NPP. And the youths are beginning to see this. So it might take time, but I think time no cry aduha amount for are beginning to realize and know say NPP is the best party for us. If you be anywhere, Oman benefit free senior high school. Before no, the people of Oti region, and for that matter, Cratchy East, you can't go past probably Rara, Wakwa, Hohoe, Wakwa secondary school, and Kwalano are everywhere. So I say be prempa nanka amount for escaford. I couldn't every fee Oti regional almost St. Augustine a bimoko. So all so when I mention so kakra. I think say we'll get there. So Ajaya, I won't agree entirely. Say we've not shown appreciation to NPP, and for that matter, Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo as a president, because he antimi amman seat. So Oko archives now, who say every election biano we appreciate in votes. We appreciate and one in the next election you better jump to maybe 5 or 10 or so. A progression, a process. A process into I think some of my America work on our people and make sure that we will let them understand the need to keep NPP and do away with NDC, because NDC the only it's not done any good to anyone.
Yo, a citizen.
Yeah.
And I am a citizen.
Yeah, I don't know be any man.
Good. Mammy bisa sasami.
Okay.
Would do Cratchy and Quantana and Quanta? Beppo be ujina home beppo be say.
Yeah.
Beppo nature you for the
Togo.
Okay.
Togo.
Okay. Indeed, you said Togo fully sample upon the pa.
So that reinforces my assertion. Say, in the towns, we always get the votes, but when it starts coming, and you see the people, it's difficult. So it's
rubbish poponos wafra ho achode.
Oh yeah, actually. Yeah.
Good. Actually. Sa kuro na me call ho miribi. Na above 4:00 p.m. Na dia sa.
Yeah, say people so and I'm say share those areas.
I share 2 valleys p.m. in 10.
Yeah.
Good. ɛhɔfo no nso yɛ
agya yɛ watching you.
nti na wɔfrɛ me agya no
Watching.
nti na wɔfrɛ me agya no na ɛhɔfo no nso yɛ guansara good yɛnhwɛ sɛ adwuma bɛn paa na ɛwɔ ti
Okay. I want basically a farming.
te sɛ na mekaeɛ no
Yes, a farms.
okay.
A full farms. Say bancho and I say cocoa basically. So basically general farming.
Cocoa or tea region.
Oh yeah, cocoa water. Until recently, if you come to KJB, Jessica, Rara, Asato, where I come from, Ahamansu, Guaman area, or say a forest area. So you see, Anka or tea region, or before now, water region, we've been blessed with both Castria. We have the grassland and we have the forest as well.
Okay.
So yes, a forest land. So called Dapa, we call Pampanle and all those areas. Almost thick forest.
May I share my kwan nam so?
Yeah.
Fi in fancy.
Fan from Katikrachi. And what because so to Nambai.
Mami shasi fi 2000 NPP bar power.
Yes.
Na metafa kwan so.
Okay.
Every 2 weeks we could weekend wo Jessica. Enti say what a buam kasa.
Dabi.
Wonte. Anke de begum sesia. Yo. Na sam no hwe kwan ane nam so. Fie Sikuma Junction. Kudu hohoi.
Yeah.
Undu hohoi na wonfin na wo.
Na watari nyina
say. Usi fam obi atimi say afei ofie chiri ena waba. Yenhwe se ne kwan te se bi wona.
Dabi ejeya. I'll say no.
And to save you.
No, not at all. And I can tell you see, before, and they'll beat me feet to Crono, and for that matter, Dambai, a back crab, did you no sign?
Wow.
Yes. But before, before I started travel from Tukrano to even Asukoko or to Rara, which was one of the major towns. I mean, as a teacher for ne, Obia Kojin salary, that bank na ne Kaba kuchumwa, it probably would take the next day.
And son of Fraba.
Na ufa obomodia na ufidamba na unantika krakakra na uchom damabimbe chom tukrano na ukopim askoko pipono. Ka timida hobe na wachi kra they say so. Because at time people no it wasn't tired. Grading or my grading keke. Na jaja saw the with most people no kwa na why a whale dear Jeffy.
And yeah,
it's likely say you
through your panako episode. Mekai. What the mefa where we are. Now, if
people so now call Kabusu before episode.
One the mefa me bufu perhaps. I come on 500 way. Now, we nim now corner or share right hand side now. Na bibi yo se filo room na kwakoshe ho sama na se ntitimisi ho
aja yo na amanfo awu wo ho ne kasa egusa amnanu no say you can't count you can't count them
really,
but there was no alternative for him wa concran for him that's over for him so
are your people happy today, sir?
Yeah, very happy. And that's why I've said, sir, before that region knows no party apart from NDC, you know. No, they don't know any, they didn't know any party. So you see, we do appreciate, and I think, sir, we've shown a lot of appreciation. And only why I'll be doing, say, you bet me and your seat to Karachi East. Even though we don't have it, but we've had it before. We better than when you sit in Quantanov with all these factors surrounding it. So the appreciation among for I appreciate it a lot. And like I said, obeti be fee Dambayako, Abakra, Abedidra, and go back.
Madam for be papa car baby. A month ago, and a walk call a into what I call them so do ya. Or mammy who said, where do? Oh, what think Crambe me fancy 6 something and a pa. Two more.
Oh, watch it. My brother left.
The was BCC council.
My brother left 6 o'clock this morning. Me nam kwa mo ameba na me friend. I say, also what do the could do 1 or 2 things I want to me. So my brother arrived right few minutes after 10. After 11. So it's about, but before no it will take you 3-4 days. I'll be answered what you cry.
Emily be cry by na would do. Just kaya. As I saw fa lolobi. Ko si likpe. No ko si borada. And so what driver be si just kaya.
It will take you days. Now make a score hara make and say car crack or cabby because the road was like this. The road was not meant for 2 cars. I ebe bon sound. And he said, Bakoka Kwaimwa. It can take months.
So we're training few here.
Nobody that crab a train, car not a betrin, or be jinahin na watching. Because it was this steep. And quite near, this is the valley. So we veer off 1 inch. With the valley. And the valley no more a horse on a cave in the wall. And this curve, and your normal curve, it was sharp curve like this, like a U.
Yes.
And at the bottom of the U is the
valley. Very dangerous.
And your valley
and your mofra valley.
No.
Ube who do you cross in a haban? A wall now who do you know?
So it was a serious situation.
It's not to say, oh, the compare now, not to say, oh, man, oh,
yes. Yes, me that mean call my name, because I was born, bred, and grew up. I schooled there. So I saw the progression of development and under which government those development suddenly appeared. You understand? So I know exactly what I'm talking about. I grew up to meet all these difficulties in transportation and all of that. So with the NPP, actually, not because I'm a Guan or I'm a Khan or what. No, I'm looking at development. And this PNDC been in power for 20 years before democracy, and we have nothing. I remember shadow. They do elections say obehena contractor ba besi kwan so the grade about could be na omo use se cocoa safanta bottles tea na I saw omo e market kwan no omo I see no aboda do na to make it look like something kwan. After election you will see nothing. So they'll vote massively for them.
How far tenants are doing? Maybe you used to that system.
Yeah, probably. I would say used to. Just like I said, now probably we.
And I'm used to the word cramatize.
No, we obviously want the current one, which is fast development. But you see, a generation.
Okay.
Political tradition, a generation. Omwa ye papanom no. Some of them ye krana ye be womani ama say this is the way to go.
Okay.
They knew no political party, but they knew no leader by Jerry Rawlings. And let's remember, Jerry was that charismatic. He was a populist and all of that. So Obia etelte towards him. But yeah, the younger generation from us coming down, it's changed. I mean, battle crown, maybe we share the pattern. Maybe a back one. I mean, you never can say they will vote for NDC and not NPP.
I mean, in Papa say, opening beer when you're baby for the coffin.
Oh, okay. Kofinsia ka.
Kofinsia. Otra mamu bia na.
Okay, no, I don't know.
Ofitokura no.
Oh, Tokura no. Kofinsia.
Na Onemma.
Oh, Oituntum. Oh, yeah. I think I know him.
Good.
Yeah. We are not from the same community.
Okay.
But we are all from Tokura. They're not from the same community.
When Nimna Koka and this is some children. Some better. And another teacher, on us or retire no, on if you done by.
Oh, okay.
So go back to Dambai. Into Tokura for the meaning Bibria.
Oh, I see.
Or NPP. What to be say. Sabe Paul na if you honinti. Say, we need to conquer. Unity Bibria.
Nobody the Tajia crack before first year.
Was a kind of day. So we can call Raura Abba. No, me do fear. Now, once no good gem. Yanda na drunk for an NDP upon say on what to me and a company for. Say on what to me and my son Emmanuel.
At the time, people didn't understand. This is Kufuor, this is NPP. You don't get any votes from the place. No matter what you do, you won't get the votes. But the man was so into that region, the district. But I can point out it's because of Mpenyi. You see, when nobody believes in you, now one or two people they believe so much in you. You not nyamea domna obenya this position. You want to show appreciation. Now, like I say, you don't get your votes from there. You know, won't develop na more aso more if you want not probably one fair to them. But you see, this is NPP Ajayao. About roads are no government in the history of Ghana and at Miaye roads more than NPP both Kufuor era and then sanity. That is the situation. These are records and propaganda. So say, and these ones I say aban biaba they will do them. Ajaya school dying ubesi law requiring ubeye hospital ubeye and all of these are making ye chain more. But you see, leadership is about identifying problems are ewo woman. Now what me prophecy solutions say me ba say na me no. Leadership is about bringing something new on board, bringing something new to your country. One a bit me catch him say NDC. Apart from normal school adanya be a government be a bar OC. What new? And I'm about mine. Let's start from Kufuor, because of course that's where NPP had the opportunity to govern this country. Kufuor by or the NHS.
Okay.
I can't say what.
National Health Insurance.
National Health Insurance. At the buy. And this is a programmer. You can't say a benefit a particular region. A benefit a particular district because I'm going to this is a programmer. A benefit the entire nation, regardless of where you come from, regardless of your location, regardless of which country you are from, as long as what Ghana and Kwandia you benefit. This is an innovative and embada. Aside of we no Kufuor year roads, we see hospitals, we see clinics. Na police for nika Kufuor de ebi buy. Ofi ono progressive to free maternal care. And ebi mbada. A new thing being introduced by a leader with a vision. O senye okowa simpone kapre bintine ya detaini obatan e wo hospital.
Ma mi bi kura minimum no. Me bonedi obi abehu no. Okowo wo ho no. What now am I feel when you're cleaning work? Yes. To where the Banador hospital.
You can see what you can see the embarrassment.
Issue. Into what the hospital and crowd to have friendly things.
Exactly.
Make him be a behun. I mean, high quan.
So, and these are leadership by a power chroma or the capitation grant by maybe bada. or progressive or the school feeding by ebin bada. Aside of this, our school dining rules no crown NPP as a party, no, yeah, more than NDC. What didn't you buy? Or the identification I buy, or we be those ones near me. Na make it a sheet that was a medical NDC buy, they couldn't even continue. You see, this is a party, or more party, or more say, or more social Democrats.
But in your sanity,
social Democrats, the Oba, you are the one. I was a yes, I know my
the
NPP, we are capitalists. We believe, sir, your wajuma. And of course, we believe, sir, the private sector, properly the economy of every country. But here, Krano, as capitalists, we are rather implementing socialist interventions. And when we profess these socialist interventions, NPP, NDC as a social democrat, says it's possible. So you can't dream of one when a capitalist party who has no business implementing social interventions. We have no business. That is not our core mandate. We are not quite close to doing those things. Na yembo mi yede ba mo ba na maba be say no. Mo ba school feeding say mo ba chalk kra mo ntimi nto. Northern region school bi bie ye. Am say whole term kra mo ntimi anko.
Whole term.
A whole term.
Yo, mo ntimi anko school.
Mo ntimi anko school. So you see, these are the things we are talking about. Nana Dubai was me the free senior high school beba. And he started since 2008. Campaign. Opeso Sasidik for. NDC said it was never going to be possible. In fact, then their education minister, Lee Okran, can say, we can't do it. Even if we'll be able to do at all, it's going to take 20 years for us to be. Now, why bad and the entrant 20 years? Can you imagine the security implication of all these 1.2 million people school for echo every time for 8 years? So had it not been because of the vision of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia government, and every year 1.2 million school children of school going age will be left behind times 8 years.
Okay.
See, Ejaya, this is what we are talking about.
Many ako bobri biso. Na me pese din ba ko me hu wom na ama me pese ka ho asem kakra.
Okay.
Woko oti region ha.
Yeah.
According to statistics no. Enipa odo so ho. Awo ho.
Yeah.
Inchumnufu ho.
Okay.
What is Amrama for so ho?
Yes. Oh, all of them. Konkomba for.
What's a house ho?
Yeah.
Kotokoli ho.
Yeah. Konkomba.
Ewa ho. Konkomba ho.
Yeah.
Basar ho.
Yeah.
Adan ho.
Yes.
And a Fulani. Yeah. Nema many ji ho America sa some ye Fulani.
Yeah.
The next first lady.
Samira.
Obey Fulani.
Yeah.
Or Fulani me one.
Yeah.
Say Sankrofu wo ti region there.
Yeah.
Can we be Fulani for wo ti region?
Okay. Ejaya, near Ambeka say or mind be Amra wom. I don't think so because our incoming president, inshallah, Oban ye Fulani into was a Fulani for a day Russia some no no. I don't think so. But near me patch and say as long as I walk on my Ghana muno. Probably be mukraba any young woman, even though they are Fulanis. So omu aba, omu voting right, omu votua, omu votu Bawumia.
Okay.
I don't think so because of Enuntino, omu de mrabesha omu sem. No. A man 4% omu can echo that side. It's not Mr. Tiff. Embrawo, woko a front place. Then I think that people have forgotten about that. Was it Kufo? Washeda ako trap baby ama Fulani for no adria special grass. Minim sa okay ya.
Akufo na.
Akufo na time.
Obebue secondary school.
Okay.
Ama nantwi.
Exactly.
Our
house home.
Wafra ho wawase.
Wawase. Ewa from place area.
Wafra place.
Yes.
nti wɔde wɔn kɔ a na wɔde wɔn kɔ yɛwɔ doctors a doctors a wɔhwɛ wɔn na wowie a na de wokɔ dan ne hɔ
exactly no
wakɔdidi
aduane a yɛhyɛ da no ama wo bo yɛhyɛ da plant ama wo
ɛyɛ sare a ya mafrɛ mo
yes
na wodidi wie a na yɛama dormitory
yes
first time
yes a whole community
sabi
anantwi community
anya secondary school
so you see these are na making
what's the land size in 18,741
I'm not very too sure about that, but whoever is giving you the knows exactly what they are talking.
In terms of Nipa or Hopa, so
Nipa
population about 700.
Nipa or Hopa, and luckily enough we have the lake around us, and apart from the lake, we have these rivers and streams around us. So it's a very good regional.
What's a region in Pona Ukriti, you know, administrative offices, no?
Yeah.
What chair?
Yeah, was spreading across.
Wow.
Yeah, which is brilliant. Don't center everything in one place. So we hear people just a by. Our biggest hospital now is in Rara.
Central one.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, apart from probably agenda 1 year, this regional hospital or BC, but yeah, can your hospital what center no across. I can't say specifically. I know, sir.
I'm saying Bakokra or Asato.
Yeah, Asato. That's where I come from. So you see, this is vision. And into the president by say 6 March, it shouldn't be in Accra. Let other regions have.
Enjoy.
Let the other regions have a feel of it. Okay. The physical feel of it. No more how 6
March celebration.
So it's also center at the end of a particular place. Encourage unnecessary migration. Or because I have hospital in a region I want to education officer I want to the courts I want to. So you create this artificial migration be a per se or cotton honum. Now I'm expensive.
And this is a decentralized BBA.
Yes, a decentralized BBA.
And regional office
waha ubenya regional hospital
waha
ubenya court waha so
ubenya
statistics service
waha
very innovative.
Wow.
Ideas.
Koda Media TV so na witie jumadi ndindi chichiremu nti what say kasa no akwachira meme how nsem chiremu na yede bre atiefo ne ahwafo yenim se ebeboa yenuanom a sebe wowo achichiri na watimi kreti region amotifo na wohwe the last result na ngo anhyeda ambem papa nchene no antim papa na no ho nchiremu na enua Franklin osewusu ede ema etiefo ne ahwafo ofi oti region kurubia wo frɛ Tokurano Tokurano yo Tokurano abrante papa yo enti na nia ɛwɔ hɔ nen enti meneba bisa ne asɛm atwato na yɛde dwumadi no abawie na afoforo nso gina homa no so a wɔn so me no wɔn ba bɛdi nkɔmɔ opani atawusu memene da bɛyi wɔbɛto aba ɔsɛwusu
wasesa me dia
atawusu na akɔ papa yɛ ɔsɔ ɔbɛnyɛn
me bɔ me din ho ban pa
bɔ ho ban sorry fakyɛ me papa na ɔsɔ ɔbɛnyɛn jata ne ayiwɔ pudong enti wodani ye Franklin ose owusu aka citizen wodani ye da papa wodani ye da SSD for nwum enti se ye ba beto aba memene day ka bibi 2 minutes kire otifo na yenko
yo
me pesa wo kan wo
mekano crutch kasa yo kasapaitia you see na wasam ye den so a yenka de bebre abato a ye kwa ye babeto maybe in few days 3 days to come ya abato a ehuhia pa
abakosem kase
ene ninti a ewo se ehuhia ma obia anka se manya
akwanya bi
obi amfa bibia ma fa anti no there's no politician, there's no party, bottom. We are saying, and answer mambo no systems. Parties ni no obia anya kwan abebuman. So we have the opportunity, we have the privilege to compare and contrast and then make a choice. Abattoir ye ba beto ne Saturday no e abattoir ye kwa to their protective free senior high school.
Da chi about ne ba beto yi.
Akabe na sape to na bro ne ye koto. Ye to their protective free senior high school. I make sure say so we sikani o we here ni o oba must get opportunity to have education under no stress. Enti bisa wo ho say abaya me kwakwatwe me koto ama obi a ono a believer we ready say or the Ghana sika ebehye education ma me ba anya bi akọ ana say me koto ama obi a ono osi onjindi enye possible or sika. Of course, about 2.something million every year on free senior high school was sikana or say a year no and or the beye.
I know you're priority.
I know you're priority. Oba school who yano. A yabatwa ye babetu to ensure say ye be retain free senior high school near Bohumbai from Obia or say onjini. A yabatwa ye to and they are protecting one district, one factory. Yabatwa yeto to make sure say STEM school about 80 of them and now no mubia no at the same time no yebesanya bi na I replicate across the length and breadth of this country. Yabatwa ye kwakoto to strengthen TVET. Abanya what me are making conscious effort to make sure say technical and vocational education team anya ho akade is the NPP and Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. And of course when Bawumia takes over because we are part of this agenda to make sure say the progression of this country because consecutively he's the only one obetimi prosecute without a pause. NDC any opportunity in Omoba, they will pause all these programs because in the first place omu nijidie bia wom. Apart from so many GD, ahufama any sika omudi beshemu no omu okwan a omefa so a omudi ebeshemu ye to waba no amobi a wose on the ordinary mabunu ho oba 1 million jobs to start ye to abano to ensure say obi a oba wose obema nkania bo aba for manye say ordinano na kan ke wache okwan obefa so a nkania bo no beden ebeba for mamaye by introducing solar systems and solar panels and also will ensure say it will be produced here. And Ajaya, it will interest you to know, say, and I listened to no mean a person, but the Honorable Damboche, say, or catch Ghana for the number of companies, international companies are expressing interest already to go into production of these panels. You have no idea. Bawumia, he meant it because look, let's look at history. Ne Bawumia didn't sambe kabiano uye and koso kwanso. Ye to aba edia protect agenda 111 omoba ombe poso omo ntimi ntwamo omo nka so matwamo but okwanya omo di projects ne befa so no omo ka so matwamo kura ana omo betwamo kura ankeye so ye to aba ne ye fam protect side sports development in every country is very paramount. NPP by ye beto 3 or 5 astroturfs in this country they will Ghana my money na astroturfs 3 pe. As we speak now, there were about 150 astroturfs spread across the length and breadth of Ghana. So you see, Ajaya.
That is a Mahama on your option.
No, he is not. It's not an option. Making Mahama getting close to the seat of government would be a disaster. Mahama as an alternative, seriously scary. And say Ghana Nibia consider cry. And and say your consensus say your dream who cross ye to abama no. Not because on nipa, but you see, ye to about to make sure say your day-to-day life be easy am I told you since I be buy me 100 cash. Beside me 1 penny me nyama because I don't have cash. We share more council now we me phones me come unyeska oba me fear unyeska.
Let's scan away.
All because of digitalization. Everything is on everything.
Hey,
it's digital.
What digitalizes scan?
Everything, Ajaya.
Wow.
And then we share and cut here, crana water. Oh, so what is the need? Where is the need to handle physical cash? There's no need. For a long time, for the Ghana pa. When what was the last time? What is I'm Roberts? I could try market women. I did. But you see, you fire drink or say you will be a journey.
And I stop.
And I stop.
The car body as and Gregua Road. Lord of Panan, I'm quite my auntie over 1 month to barrier. Left and right in the night for us.
And don't dread the quite others before we do crown.
What sense can that?
Until I cancel good phones, would you phone the crown or call the next town now or to phone or trash ship? No, the ship.
What did you see?
Wow. So Ajayao, there is anything because a brick and mortar, the Obia baby, but novel, something new. Bema nipa asitna mu aye emre. Maybe hai. Yes, I am pa Google a chichi Ghana, we are seeing. But so we need landmarker. And can we then send me location? Remember how I spent to I wasn't sure.
And a direction of a bike, crying on a bad
Dabi. So these are soft infrastructures, and manipa day-to-day life.
Wow.
A yes, soft mind. So who wanna say all these things? Would you say yeah possible? And I would you say then you have no business wanting to govern the people of Ghana. This is the way or mine we are seeing in our aircraft. It is a we see do hoya and I say yeah possible there. That will be day. Everyday roads in will be about I make crab my boy. Nami ya do na bitimi ya president. Ametimi ya kwa.
Obey rules. Sir, I dan buy free and opposite kwanta obetimi ya.
Can be the gold bed buguso. So I say, but you new, bring something new. Something new.
Citizen. Can no Krachika Assembly.
You Masare Minyara Oti region for that matter Krachi East. Makroba de Esan Nkansa Ntariatu Aji Bale president are parliamentary candidates. Makure Obia fe Bomoma de Kamanto Aju Basa MPP. For your MPP are also number 1 with are Ashensudeji Conte Bantu Basa Noma Wabaratu are MP Sume Bobo number 1 Jatu Michael or number 1 Bantu Baratu Ntabaratu Basa Jatu Bantu Cabo Protective Free Senior High School Arako Arenye easy finishing senior high school. Now Aranya Bawalaki since 2016 about 8 batches but your school free neka olombiato bedakrachi olombiato e benefiti esma krobelde bansa atubasa MPP ye bo presidential candidate in this case Jaitu Michael ka make sure for arkabo ba arkasum parliament ka kitibe bia arehion ade anyayo so easily medabarase
jo Koda Media TV so ena utie kachire ya wodi asempa dwumade ya yatondi chirchiremu ena yede oti region chirchiremu ede abremo metisa obo jatotin wase wantuma opetin jato onene the NPP parliamentary candidate owo Krache East enti momodin na NPP intiminya seat wo oti region at least yenya 2 seats kura hoka amawuhu a na yemu se sebe ne papa ne ye no nipa ni aso
what do we call influence ka ho you see when unyesika no na we are wagin say we invest into the people we invest into the community I think say obenya ho
faso
and that is why what every Amewu is doing.
Okay.
On your position now, or use the influence to make sure say all the town roads are done. Almost bigger sports stadium now and lighting everywhere. Almost I haven't been to Hawaii, but I watch on social media.
What was Florida?
So you understand? So that is what I think say I could see. But I think say every MP must emulate, every MP from the Oti region must
copy something
it's
from.
not about semi MP. Use your influence as a member of parliament to make sure say yes, development put them. Now I think say being able to lobby depends on one person personal character. You should relate good with the ministers. You should relate good with other members of parliament and other ministers to help. And I think say that is what Amewu has done. Amewu didn't use his own money or using the influence and the connection to make sure say he got what the man for here.
Yo, you better yenuya Franklin or say usu ase say watimi amai nsem nchiremu ede afa ni region uti region and any constituency Krache East na wasia amai nchiremu woni kurom kasem nti megimedi say wan awoti Koda Media TV Samiri awaye Krache fono obete na wati asiye na wohu nia wonua no so stand for ne influencer no so kakra wa obetimi de abebua se Bawumia be president yo wase anamanduru bia wie wo abobo ano nti yede nnedwumadi no yede konkon ha na masa address ko akopɛ foforo ede abremo medama se munya adaje na muti Koda Media TV.